How can you sub to me if there's no sub button on my channel? Come on, Discord. Alright, alright. Welcome to the stream. It's gonna be a bit of a sleepy cast tonight. I've been up for 23 hours, so I'm a little dead on the inside. Really not happy with the results at Worlds. Here we go. I don't know. Alright, we've got SnowMoon versus Blossom tonight. I'm excited. Sorry if it sounded like I had something in my mouth. I was just finishing my max chômage. Oh, I am ready to go to sleep, but as my obligations entitle me, I must give you guys a solid cast. So welcome whoever's here. Feel free to type, feel free to lurk. You don't mind me. Tonight we're gonna have a little bit more of a sleepy cast. So if the passion is not at 400%, I do apologize. What? Why'd Secret leave the lobby? Huh? Confusade. Okay. Oh. Dun, dun. All right. Let's get this draft link going. That should be safe for work if ever it leaks. I was a bee-boo. Where to link at for the draft? Oy. Oh. We're about to start champion select for the draft. Alright, well, looks like we started the draft without me. I'm used to it. Alright, So we've got Blossom on blue side. They've banned Shen away from North Face. They've banned Zaya away from Good. On SnowMoon side, we've banned Jin away from Magic and Corky away from Seeker. Okay, okay. Banning Mr. Shaft's Vigar. We're banning Batan's Skarnar. So let's see what Blossom is gonna first pick here on blue side. I was told that Blossom's got some pre-prepped plans. Ooh, the Jinx Instalock. Alrighty. Looking forward, looking forward. Now, Good here normally plays a lot of Jinx. Let's see what he's gonna get his hands on tonight. Oh, the clock is ticking for SnowMoon. Oh, we're going with Aphelios. Okay, we've got 200 years of experience to explain what's going to happen in the team fights. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. And we got Lilia for D-tier jungle. Okay. It's going to be some CEO of farming enterprises on the side of SnowMoon. Maybe they will farm themselves to a victory. Yeah, clock is ticking on blue side, and it looks like a cartel suffer? Question mark. Okay, so we're really going with the CEO of farming allegations, and we're going full out on the I don't want to play the game. I just want to farm. Alright, so it's going to be a race to see who has 10 CSM in the jungle. I'm excited to see, okay? And we got the Jax for my boy Gwen 1v9. Hopefully, he'll have a little bit more of a redeeming performance from his past few kerfuffles. Okay, so we got the top and the bot jungle for Blossom, and we have bot jungle for SnowMoon. So are we going to see an early top pick? We're going to see Kasate for the side of North Face. Alright, so your typical Jax Kasate matchup. Alright. Now we're on round 2 of the bans. Let's see what we get. Okay, SnowMoon are deep in the thinking tank, and it looks like they're gonna ban way away from Seeker. Okay, interesting. And you notice that playing an AP jungle and an AP mid kinda hurts both sides, but I don't believe Seeker plays any AD mids. I do notice, however, that there's no tank right now on the side of Blossom. And while Jax can be a little chunkadonk, it's a little awkward. Okay, looks like we're gonna ban Galio away from Mr. Shaft. I mean, Galio Casante sounds pretty stupid in a team fight. With Lilia and Aphelios as backup? Yeah. Okay, looks like we're banning Melia away from his perfect girl. A really good pairing enchanter support with the Jinx. However, the Lulu is still open. Are we going to ban the Lulu away from Logic, as Logic does play Lulu? Or are we just going to leave it open? Because Lulu is Aphelios' best friend. Oh no, we're just going to ban Okay, so we have had 5 mid lane bans this draft. Towards Mr. Shaft and towards Mr. Seeker. Okay, let's see what we decide to blind pick here. Probably support. And it's gonna be Leona with Felios. I'm not too sure I like that, but Logic is a go-in aggro, you know, like Zero Brain Mamba style player. So, all right, now we gotta lock in the support and the mid lane for Blossom. What are we gonna get here? Okay, looks like we're hovering Ahri for Seeker, a really good pick, playmaking agency, and overall just a good champion right now. Also, a generically safe blind, given... Oh! Oh, wait! Oh, well, I mean, there's no tank, but I see a flaw. If Mr. Shaft is a Yone player, things could go from bad to ugly. Either that, or we could see the Faker special. I am streaming. Give me a second. There you go. Oh. Well, we got the Bard here locked in for his perfect girl. A comfort pick of sorts. And the Annie hover? Oh, yo, is that Annie bot? Are we gonna see someone running it down at the speed of sound? You better call the FBI, because there's a kid on the loose. A Baba Booey. And it looks like it is going to be Annie mid. Alright, so we got the fearful Pyromancer versus the Fox Mommy in the mid lane. Definitely standard top lane. Interesting matchup in the bot lane. Not that I'm surprised to see his perfect girl play Bard, but the Aphelios from Good is something I've wanted to see for a while, but it's something that often gets banned away from him. That and Isaiah are two really, really big picks, outside of Jinx, of course. But Cassante Jax, standard, beat each other on the head with a stick and two big sticks kind of deal. And in the jungle, if I see them gank, I'm reporting them. We're playing CEO of Farming Simulator, and I swear to God, if they don't have 10 CSM, bro, like, they're gonna be sentenced to like 2 weeks of practice tool farming. And if they fail, well, get good. Anyways, here we go. Believe we are just waiting on the champion select. Okay. Now I can hide the draft. Performing for you, the words you can join into. Put your hands together if you wanna clap. As we take your room, there's a monkey rap, huh? A little adaptation we made from the last time we streamed, and this was following the last time we streamed. In game, we will not be playing any music. Instead, we'll have live game audio. So hopefully you guys, for the ones watching, hopefully you guys enjoy League of Legends music, because you gotta hear it. He's the first member of the day guy crew, the guy, Donkey Kong. Alright, let's get a fast draft in. No bathroom breaks. You can do that in between games. The Supermoon, she's quick and nimble when she needs to be. She can float through the air and climb up trees if you choose her. You're not too strong with us giving up. She's one cool Kong, huh, the cat. Come on, faster, faster, faster. He has no grace, but this Kong is a funny voice. I'm actually very interested to see how the Addy Ahri matchup goes, because they're both Malignance rushers, and it's really going to be who's going to be like, I drop my tippers, or like, well, we'll have to see how proactive Seeker can be, because Addy's one-shot burst, if he's not paying attention, is extremely high, and it's a guaranteed stun if he lands the spell when Pyromaniac is fully charged. But I am going to keep a close eye on my boy Dre's, aka Gwen1v9. He's had a little bit of a rough Mago season this year, and so has Batan. I think Seeker's been the highlight of this team, by far. Not to glaze people up too much, but I think Seeker by far is the faker. The faker of DH in terms of like mid lane turnout performances. He's thrown the less amount of times in DH for the mid lane. I don't want to talk shit about Urkion or the other mid laners that I cast for DH, but Seeker's got the best conversion rate. And it's kind of sad to say, but anyways, we've got the 4-minute spectator delay. Get your snacks, get your drinks. I'm probably gonna go grab a bear paw or bear claw in patos, whatever the fuck you call it in French or English. Sorry, you can tell the weariness is starting to get to me. I am pretty hosh me hosh me. I am excited to go to bed, but hey, I made. I could also stop setting my alarms at the worst times ever and like actually sleep when I can sleep. But hey, you know me. What's life if it's not a challenge, man? 23-hour days, man. There's 24 hours in a day. I can still squeeze out some extra time. At least tomorrow. We only have a game at 7:30 tomorrow. For those interested, we'll be casting DH Plume versus I forget who they're playing, but come watch DH Plume. Come support the homies. I'll find out. Give me a second. Ooh, someone has left the voice chat. Okay, let's see. Division 4. So it is Les Exiles, Les Exiles. Alright. Got about 1 minute and 30 seconds on the spectator delay, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I could fast forward into the game, but due to competitive integrity, I'm stuck in this purgatory waiting. I'll be right back in a minute. I'm gonna go get a bear paw. Num 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 num. Da 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 da. Damn, I leave the keyboard and more viewers show up. Damn, I feel the love. No, I'm kidding. Alright, people are settling in to watch the game. Let's go. Will DH Blossom be able to bloom like the flowers in springtime? Or will they wither away? I was promised an entertaining set of games. I will hold my boy up to these standards. Because today, Genji disappointed and broke my heart. It's nothing new. I'm a G2 fan. I'm used to getting my heart crushed day in, day out. So, it is what it is. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'd like to have my fairy tale ending where my pick'ems are like, oh, Sugoi. But it all started when 100 frauds just kind of like scammed everyone. So, Alright. We got this. We're loading in, boys! Please, Riot Client, for 1 day today, for 1 week, give me a cast with no problems. Oh? I Ah, loading screen time. You know what that means. No more Donkey Kong. I'm sorry. It'll be back in the post-game lobby. And if I forget, just ping me. Oh god. Spectator delay issues? Oh no. Oh no. Please tell me they're all in the room. Okay, they all are at least. Alright. How do we do interface again? There's this. 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 Z? Oh, that's chat. I don't know what objective timers is. Alrighty. Oh. Oh. Sorry about that. In-game audio issues have been resolved. Looks like we got an invade!
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh, looks like they're trying to burn. They burned the flash from Batan. That's horrible. Poor Batan. Well, I mean, the Cactus was just gonna flash. Was just gonna farm the entire game anyways. But they still have to stun on Mr. Shaft. Could be looking for some more trouble. The Flash! The Flash ignite! Lilia against first blood. The Cassante starts Pathmaker, so... What a horrible disaster for Batan! Lost Flash and died. Okay, Seeker at least got the ward the enemy Raptors. And it's gonna zone Mr. Shaft away, dealing a bit of damage in exchange. But we're seeing electrocutes in the mid lane, grass top, and lethal tempo. Okay, Counter-Strike started by Gwen. Fortunately, not gonna be able to punish Norface for starting W on Cassante. His perfect girl. Doing a bit of chip damage on the Leona. Mr. Shaft taking it hard. Oh man, his name plus what I'm saying doesn't sound very safe for broadcast. Oh, a nice stun onto Good. The, I don't know man, the Bard missiles. Connecting a stun. What the hell is Bard's ability name? Let's see. It's Cosmic Binding. Okay. The Cosmic... Oh! Ooh, Dre's getting a really good trade onto North Face. Ah, missing a CS. Unfortunate. But, Karthus, being down a death, is still clearing faster than Lilia, which is surprising. But we'll have to see what this looks like. It's a 400 gold lead early here in the jungle, but that is normal. That is the first blood recompense. I got this. It's going to be content. Literally just farm. Gwen 1v9 had to crash the wave in order to try and get a shove in. Mr. Magic going to miss more CS than I miss on a daily basis. But we get the push. Aphelios has red-green right now. Red is good. Green's kind of trash. Well, at least the combination of red-green is pretty bad. So the whole point with Aphelios' like damage cycles is you want a secondary gun that like benefits your primary gun. It looks like the stun is coming out. Oh! And Seeker's gonna be able to land the kill. D-tier jungle still has flash. Ooh, and he's going to clutch a kill onto Seeker. Now this Lilia is super far ahead of Karthus. We're talking about a 600 gold lead. A teleport's been expended by North Face, and Gwen 1v9 walked back to lane. The Zenith Blade onto the Daybreak. It's gonna be enough. Mr. Magic firing back. The chopper's going onto Logic, but it's not exploding. Logic's taking a lot of damage though, and the Flash Ignite is still available for his Perfect Girl, but it looks like the Watch Out Eep is going to do a bit of damage. We got the purple gun here. We got purple, blue. Blue is basically Runan's Hurricane, and then purple is Rise Rune. It's a root. It's an activatable root. I mean, the bot lane of Blossom at least didn't use up any summoners there. So no summoners were invested in that bot lane kerfuffle. Leona and Bard held their ignites, and both AD carries still have double sums. So we've got a very early haunting, guys. And unfortunately, Karthus a little down in momentum. Didn't really have the money to go splurgy-burgy. So he got himself basically all the components to a Lost Chapter without getting a Lost Chapter. Gwen 1v9 taking a horrible trade. The Pathmaker really showing you what it's like when February comes around. Cassante really showing you that an unstoppable, like, movement route really puts numbers. Lilia invading Batan here, but Seeker's first to roam up. The Spirit Rush comes out, and the Charm goes wide. We've got Logic. Okay, it's a 4v3, 4v4 as Cassante joins up. Okay, North Face is in a bit of a struggle. Unfortunately, flashed and failed to hit his mark. The Watch Out Eep is going to be enough. The Zenith Blade comes out with the Daybreak. The Counter-Strike is coming out. Mr. Shaft is going to try and get a revenge kill on D-tier jungle. But it looks like the bot lane is just going to trade normally. So we lost Cassante. Okay, so it was a 1-for-0 for Blossom. It was actually pretty good. But the giving up pressure of the Grubs, this Karthus is up like some CS. But we'll see if Batan has what it takes to take a Grub, or if we're just going to abandon. It looks like we're just going to abandon priority. The Lilia is already like really strong. And at least the Karthus with this skill was able to catch back up in the gold. It's Perfect Girl shadowing Seeker. Okay, so that's the first triple grub set. Going over to N9TF Fox. We've got DH now recovering. It looks like we're going Blackfire Torch is the first item on the Karthus. The top lane, it's a wet noodle fight, and it'll be a wet noodle fight for a while. Good's got white purple, so white means he's got close range action. The Hex Flash into Zenith Blade, Daybreak, the Calibrum Crescendum, the Sticky Mirage. Oh, the Zenith Blade forces the flash, and Magic still dies. His Perfect Girl also has to flash out, almost dying. What a horrendous accident. I thought Magic would have lived, but he got clipped by the skin of his teeth on that Zenith Blade. That was really unfortunate. Looks like we're going Collector on both 80 carries first. A nice Natofo strike Q3 from the Cassante, but Gwen 1v9 for now has got a bit of the pressure standpoint with the Nemesis Jax skin. I'm pretty sure it's Nemesis Jax, right? Yeah, it looks like Nemesis Jax. Okay, looks like we're both going Malignants first here in the mid lane by both mid laners. It's really going to be a rush just to see who can like drop and sock them as fast as they can. It looks like we're going, I want to say we're going to lock it. Oh. North Face saving the cannon minion. Scared he was going to lose that cannon minion. Pushes it out of the aggro of the wave so he can at least get it for himself. Let's check in on the gold. Gwen's down about... Oh. Looks like North Face is going to clear this wave while... Oh! The sleepy time bye-bye comes through, but it looks like the magical journey is going to take his perfect girl to safety. But that is a huge cooldown on the side of SnowMoon. Invested for nothing. The Zenith Blade clips his perfect girl. Daybreak doesn't land. His perfect girl rather tanky. Okay, the Cosmic Banding not landing. The zap 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 gonna hit, but his perfect girl getting chunked quite heavily. Here, looks like we're gonna go Iceborne and Triforce for the top laners respectively. Got the Blackfire 3-tier Karthus, so we should be able to see a bit of pressure here for the first Dragon. Seeker even rotated. Oh! Timbers misses, but Logic lands another Zenith Blade. But, the HR taking massive amounts of damage. Seeker with the Spirit Rush charm over the wall to chunk. Oh. The Flash. The Felios getting a nice ultimate. But that was a little bit of a confusing play. The Bard lives by the skin of his team. And, yeah. The Bard lives by the skin of his teeth, but he kind of debates his team to getting killed. And poor Mr. Magic starting is slightly ahead in gold, but he's gonna lose out on tempo as he's gonna lose yet another wave to the turret. As Cassante starting to get decent wave clear, because as you get resistances on Cassante, you get damage, because that's how the Notofo strikes work. We have not seen an all-out from North Face just yet. I'm assuming there's no real kill pressure between the two. The Hex Flash coming in, Zenith Blade, Daybreak into Pyromaniac stun, but Seeker's not gonna be taking any damage. Went for the Sork Shoes early instead of finishing the Malignance. Probably a good idea. Invested in a no magic mantle because the big damage carries right now outside of Aphelios are all magic damage. And Seeker's gonna need a little bit of resistances if he wants to see his way through this this game. This adding's gonna become a problem. But okay, looks like we've got second priority on Grubs. Magic, meanwhile, is getting access to some well-deserved plays, getting himself a little bit of a lead. But a 6-0 Grub difference means that this Cassante only has to hit the turret once, and then it'll start like... Also, this Aphelios when he has a white gun. Okay, it was a nice play on the bot lane to kill the Aphelios to try and get Mr. Magic some extra. So we invested the Jinx ultimate. Yeah, that's all we invested. The Jinx ultimate and the Spirit Rush. But I mean, the Spirit Rush is going to be relatively off cooldown pretty fast. So, I wonder why the quality is shifting. I don't know why. Okay. Gwen starting to fall a little bit behind, but once this Triforce comes through, there will be a little bit of a comeback in the lane matchup, but things only get harder for the Cassante as the game goes on. Once this Iceborne is finished, though, it's going to buy the Cassante a little bit of pressure. We're seeing almost 20 CS lead here in the top lane. Poor Gwen struggling a bit. Unfortunately, with the new all-out, you can't turn it off anymore. So that's going to be a decently long cooldown. Okay, plates have worn off. And we've got this. We've got the Daybreak. Felios ult going to miss. The Super Mega Death Rocket does a decent amount of damage to Good, but Annie gets stopped by the Temporal Trespass. Bard Ultimate saving Mr. Magic, but Mr. Magic forced a flash at the end of the day. No ultimate from bot lane. From either of the bot lane. Both ignites expended. Oh, a Cosmic Banding landing into the Zap Zap Zap! Oh, it's Perfect Girl! Oh, the Zap 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 is gonna be enough to take down Mr. Goody. Mr. Magic following up, starting to get a decent lead, a 1,300 gold lead in the bot lane here. And it looks like we're going Heartsteel once again. Rift Herald being secured by Batan is nice. Batan now has about a 300 gold lead on this Lilia, who has not been farming that much. Got the Iceborne and the Triforce on the top laner, so it's going to be more wet noodle fighting. We'll have to see how things go from here. Looks like it's Perfect Girl getting caught out. The flash into sleepy time. Watch out, Eep. Oh, Cassante versus Jax. It's a wet noodle fight. The Spear Rush forced out by Seeker into Tamers! The bowling ball gonna secure a rampage! The all-out comes out from Cassante, showing Gwen 1v9 that he's here in a kerfuffle and kerstuffle. Okay, looks like we're going double burn items here on Karthus. We've got the Vern Barrier here for Seeker. Very interesting delaying that Malignance, because that's normally like a really big spike of contention for power that the Ahri gets. But this little vegan build, unfortunately, from Seeker is starting to show cracks in the resilience of the armor. With that Rampage, though, Lilia getting a nice 500 gold lead, has almost 2,000 gold to spend. So I wonder what we're going to be going next. Collector picked up by both 80 carries. Unfortunately, Good is almost 2,000 gold down. But hey, this Annie and this Lilia, if they can hit the Jinx once. It's Perfect Girl getting caught out once again. The Karthus, the Requiem is coming out, but it's not going to do much damage. The Zap 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 goes wide, and the Leona ultimate is enough. No, Magic getting caught out. The stun, that's 2 takedowns. The Zap 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 is enough, but the Super Mega Death Rocket isn't available to kill D-tier jungle. And that would have been a really nice, juicy shutdown. But what a misplay from the bot lane and N9TF SnowMoon. It feels like they're not respecting the facts that the Jinx is up 2,300 gold. Unfortunately, they can't see gold leads right now. So maybe they just don't understand the importance of fed Jinx equal hurting Jinx. But I'm glad we're not seeing the collector opportunity bullshit that normally Jinx players tend to go. There's a Cassante on the enemy team, and if you build lethality, you end up like Hansama, getting laughed out of groups. But anyways, we've got the IE almost coming in for Mr. Magic. I believe he's about 400 gold off, but Cassante with 6 grubs should be able to take this turret. Okay. Cassante W allowing a swift retreat.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Now it ends. Never want to lose.
Would you Magic getting hit in the face, and Gwen 1v9 forced to flash over the wall to survive, but Magic got exploded on. The temporal trespass is gonna catch his perfect girl, but is it gonna be enough? The cosmic binding doesn't find anyone. The wall of pain comes out, but it doesn't do anything. We've got the Heartsteel finished for the Bard, so I mean, eventually he'll be a very tanky person. Seeker with a nice Charm Deception combo onto the Aphelios. A nice Dayblade into... Ooh. Good not having a good day. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey. Goodbye. Mr. Shap over here just farming his life away. Seeker managed to close that gold lead. Got a little bit of a gold lead in the top lane for the Cassante. But other than that, there's about 1,000 gold lead separating our junglers. However, because Karthus doesn't like building boots, because, you know, he's a Cassiopeia main at heart. You know, so he just believes... Oh? The 2-item completion for the Karthus is huge, but eventually we're going to have to see him build some damage. Because, like, right now he just built farming items. He didn't really build items that do damage. So we got Seeker, who almost has the Banshee's Veil. Going to be a pivotal item in... ooh, Magic might be getting caught once again. Flashes over the wall to find the Leona. Zap, zap, zap. Watch out, Eve with the... Seeker going to find... Ooh. Gwen 1v9 forced once again to back off. As Good gets assassinated again in the mid lane. Seeker and Batan really making Good's life pretty bad. But looks like we take bot turret for mid inner. I don't think that trade was worthwhile, especially because our AD carry is down 2,000-ish gold. And it feels like this Aphelios pick is really not working out too well. Without the use of an enchanter, it feels a lot more painful. Get first access to the Baron, but Lilia's got about 2,000 gold to spend. So she really has to go spend that money. This Lilia's pretty big though. Not being able to reset before a pivotal team fight could be important. The 2 items have been picked up on Annie and Ari though. And it looks like we're starting off the dragon. We've got white purple, which isn't really good. Aphelios is doing what he can to get rid of the bad gun ammo. But they gotta have to hurry because they're getting closed upon. The Cassante teleporting mid to buy pressure. And that text, that's Chemtech Soul Point. Given for free by Blossom. The Temporal Trespass is gonna catch a Cassante, but it's a Cassante! Ooh, unfortunately, failing. Magic getting exploded on. It's a triple kill for the Aphelios, but this very awkward teamfight sequence leaves only both mid laners alive. Okay. I mean, when you look at the summary, ooh, wild arrows? Aphelios? What? Okay, that's definitely interesting. I really feel that if Lilia had had a chance to buy the items before, things could have been way different. I think the Jax would have just melted. But Gwen had a really nice find onto Good. Managing to put Good low enough that Seeker was able to claim the kill. Seeker has a maxed out dark... Both mid laners have maxed out dark seals. And let's see who's going to go to the library first. It looks like we're probably going for a Rabadon's or a Shadow Flame here on the side of Annie. And probably the same thing here for our Seeker. His perfect girl gonna land a cosmic binding. Good throwing out the chakram turret. The zap 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 gonna go wide. Like Asante on 2+ items. Jackson falling a little bit behind. Only 400 gold down, but sorry, hydration break. Whew. Oh, the Super Mega Blast Code, and Magic's gonna get exploded on once again. The Eddie, are you okay combo. A cosmic banding landing on both North Face and D-tier jungle. Connecting the stun is gonna be important, but poor Magic. Had a great start, having a poor follow-up. But Seeker's getting a lot of mid lane, a lot of pressure by getting an inner turret bot lane. But because the Carthus was spotted in the mid lane, it looks like it's a free Baron contested. The Temporal Trespass is going to buy time. Gwen 1v9 gonna get exploded. Mr. Shaft gonna die to Carthus, but the Tofo 3 is gonna be enough. His perfect girl is taking a lot of damage. Going to die. Seeker gets caught by North Face, but has enough mobility to get out. All for all, it's a 3 for 2, but they stopped the Baron, and now the mana bar on Lilia is a little too low to start it. Magic's here at 2 items, but Good is catching up. Only 900 gold down now. It looks like we are going Shadow Flame here for the side of Annie, and Rabadon's for the Ahri. Looks like we want to steal away this blue buff, and it's going to be a successful heist. Okay, Carthus finishing the Malignance is big. He's going to have his ult more often. Let's see, what's Cassante sitting on? About 1,000 gold. I think Cassante wants to work towards a Jack Show or a Canic Rookern. Definitely needs a bit of magic resistance, if you ask me. But yeah, no, unfortunately, Seeker's vegan build, the Malignance Banshee's Veil, is going to hurt him in the long run in terms of his potential damage output. His perfect girl getting some good vision clearance, and having 310 stacks on the Heartsteel is pretty big. It looks like Jax should be able to pick up his Sundered Sky as soon as he resets. We got Cassante going for a Canic Rooker, and Mr. Shaft does have the Pyro charge. Cosmic Binding goes wide, but Batan does a decent amount of damage now to NPCs if they're isolated. Remember, the Skittles do double damage on isolated targets. Not limited to champion. We've got Logic with Flash and ult. Are we going to see a beautiful Leona play? No. Gets hit by the Cosmic Binding and the Zap Zap Zap, breaking the Celestial opposition. Gwen 1v9 is looking for a play. Angry Tibbers is angry. Okay. Woof. Okay, the Aphelios ultimate is gonna connect onto 2 people, and the Leona ultimate clutch as to stopping. At least here they can stop the bleeding in terms of the dragon. They are up about 3,500 gold. Oh, but the Cassante! Okay. Wow. Gwen 1v9 with a fabulous play, managing to bait Good by sitting in the brush. Alright, this vegan Ahri build is putting in a lot of work. The Lilia now finishing her Zonia's Hourglass is gonna be pivotal. We've got the Runaans on Magic, but unfortunately Magic's been getting popped more than some Bubble Chew. So he isn't really lasting long enough to have an impact in team fights. We'll have to see if he can correct this gameplay towards game number 2, but he is at the 3 item point. They're picking out that Magic does not have clans from the previous engage. But, I mean, D-tier jungle are only down about 3,000 gold. And at this point, Lilia does so much damage that if Gwen 1v9 or Seeker get caught in a wombo, they gotta just die regardless of them having a magic resist item, so... Looks like we got the CEO farming. We're at 29 minutes and they only have 210 CS each. So unfortunately they both fail the CEO of Farming Enterprises test. And they will not be given the aiming medal of farming. Looks like Mr. Shaft gets a nice flash to get away from his perfect girl. But his perfect girl going to get hit by the sleepy time. Bye-bye. Magical journey away. Oh. Gwen 1v9 doing a lot of damage to Cassante, getting holed up, gonna die. D-tier jungle is starting to do some damage. Oof. Mr. Shaft trying to do damage, but that's a triple kill for Seeker, and Seeker's gonna get a quadra. Can we see Seeker's first penta of the Mamargo? And it's a penta kill for 7 Seeker. All right, I take it back. And it looks like the game's going to end off that beautiful play by the 7th Seeker. The Mystic Fox finding a way through the copious amounts of Rule 34 content on the team for SnowMoon. But some really nice positioning this game by Seeker. Unfortunately, Wagwan 1v9 had some really nice good stuns onto Good. It looks like the final fight is probably going to be settled around this next dragon. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what comes up. His perfect girl gonna bait D-tier jungle. The temporal trespass is gonna be enough. The shield of daybreak is gonna hit, but the full stun from the Annie misses. Seeker gets another beautiful play. This forces Spirit Rush away, but Gwen 1v9 has found an opening. The Cassante goes all out, but it's not gonna be enough. Logic dictates that you will die. And it looks like it's the end for SnowMoon in game number 1. They have an open topside. That Heartsteel coming in clutch, but Seeker just annihilating Annie. Call Child Protective Services, because this is what we call child abuse. And it looks like we're going to take a game 1 win. Sleepy time! But the Lily is not going to be able to make it. Looks like they decide, oh no, Seeker got shut down. Feels bad, man. But that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the waiting room for game number 2. Seeker with a magnificent performance. Alright, let me adjust the scoreboard before we get at the game number 2. Okay, we are currently 1-0 for the Blossoming Blossoms. The flowers are blossoming like the sakura trees in Japan during springtime. What a beautiful show of force! I want to see more of this. I believe they're settling on side selection for game number 2. I'm not too sure who's going where because people look like they're all over the place. But we'll find out in just a second. I'm sure they're going to drop the draft link whenever. I believe. Okay, that is the blue side. The blue side link. I believe, if I'm looking at the positioning correctly. Oh, yeah, we need the Donkey Kong. Cue the Donkey Kong music. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I really wish these links were less complicated and like it was /blue or /spec. Da 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 da. We're just waiting on the traveling. Alright. Looks like we'll be doing a TLDR. Da 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 da. It looks like we got SnowMoon on blue side for game number 2. Blossom on red. So waiting on that draft. Do 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 do. All right. Da da da. We got SnowMoon's first band, and it's gonna be a champion icon. Okay, so looks like we got champion icon, and then it moved to a Jin band. Then we got champion icon into a Viger band. Man, I can't wait to see the champion icon bands. And we got Corky, Hui, and Jin here for the side of SnowMoon, and instead on blue side, we're denying the Scar. No! We got Zaya, Shen, and Vigar. Okay. Da da da. Meow. Looks like the plan for this game. Oh, we've got champion icon hovered by Blossom. Oh shit, champion icon turned into an Amumu. What a nice Digivolution. And we got Amumu locked in for Patan. Are we gonna see the cringe AP build? Or are we gonna see the Giga Chan tank build? We got another random champion icon hovered. I don't know what champion it is, but champion icon has been... It's Jigs. Of course it's Jigs. Is he gonna do this every champion? Alright, let's see what crypto egg we get next. Alright, what crypto zoo champion are we getting? Well, you get it because it's like a champion icon, but you can't tell what the champion icon is until you like see it. So it's kind of like Crypto Zoo. Ah, we got a random champion icon, okay. And the random champion icon digivolves too. Oh, wait, there's another champion icon being instantly locked. We don't know what these picks are for SnowMoon, but we're going to find out shortly. We've got Ash for good. And Syndra for Mr. Shaft. Ooh, is Seeker gonna take the Gauntlet Challenge and play Ari again? Are we gonna see another beautiful game by Mr. Seeker? Yeah. Okay, well, looks like we got no pick in third rotation. Okay. Looks like we're going through the bands. We've got champion icon number 1 band. Okay, champion icon number 1 evolved into a Ralliant Soul. Huh? Huh? Alright, let's say we're banning Milio, and it looked like we picked Asol? Okay. We're getting a rewind chrono breaking. Waiting on the new link. Poopy website, go poopy, poopy, poopy. Dun, dun. Hey, draft lol, let's go! We love draft lol! Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Now we're getting rapid fire picks and bans with the bam shit, bam shit, bam away, bam Viger. Oh shit, they're banning them out of order. No, it's the... Wait, is it out of order? But again, though. Was it? No. In the exact same order. Alright. Sky Scarter! Amumu! Jinx! 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 Please, Jinx? Hello? Oh, hablas español? Jinx? We got Ash! We got the Syndra! We got the Ash! We got the Syndra! We got the Ash! Oh, got the Asol, get the Ash, got the Asol. I think here we ban Milio. This is supposed to be the Milio ban. Da, 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 ba, ba. We got Gwen ban. Okay, well that's a lot of magic damage, huh? I don't know about a Gwen pick here. I'll be triple AP because we know Batan loves that crying, bleedy moo. When the river flows red, you don't go to bed. We're banning Orn away. If though we already have Skarner. Okay. Interesting ban adaptation by the Shadow Blossom. Seeker got a pentakill. I'm gonna let him get away with some bad drafting. And here we go, finally a ban that makes some sense. We're banning the Lulu away from this Jinx, even though I've never seen this perfect girl play anything other than Pike and Bard. But to be fair, Bard works a lot better with Jinx than Leona works with Aphelios. Yeah. Looks like we've got the Maokiki. What is this? Worlds? The Maokai top? Maokai support? Lads, did you infiltrate my game just to run it down? I'm not happy to hear that. Okay, I mean, I guess it makes sense. The Abyssal Mass from a Mumu would help Maokai do a bit more damage, and it would increase the Sunfire. We got a brand support for Logic? Yo, is this Empathy playing? What the hell is this? What is this garbage draft? Like, we started off so well, guys. Okay, at least we have Nartop, yo. I swear to God, if we were going to see, like, Quintop or something, I was going to be like, flip the fucking table. Alright, let's see. Let's see where this Maokai goes, because it could be Maokiki support, but... I mean... It is Maokai support. This Maokai's gonna burn in hell, man. And Olaf top. Okay, so it is Maokai support. Okay, I'm confused. I'm really confused why we see Syndra and Ash Skarner. And okay, this draft doesn't make any sense to me, but we've got Gwen 1v9 on his Olaf! It's time to put that McGlazing sauce. Alright, I got that sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's for my chicken nuggets, and I got that tartar sauce for my McFilet-O fish. The shit talking in this lobby is crazy, man. It's perfect girl. It's perfect girl, man. Lighting the assholes up with gasoline as he's just roasting their asses. It's like you're watching a trailer for Banjo 3. I mean, nuts and bolts. That wasn't even a good joke. I'm sorry. If you need bleach for your ears, I got a coupon for Dollarama. Don't worry, I got you guys. Don't worry, the delirium is getting to me, man. I'm almost been up for an entire day, and I have to do a 24 and 48-hour live stream after the holidays. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna fucking die. I don't want to fucking die. Someone save me. Da 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 da. But I'm dying falling asleep. Please, can we get the game going, ladies and gentlemen? Like, I've been listening to Heavy as My Crown on repeat. Like the Wham Bam Booey. Oh, thank God. Our champion select. Oh, come on, team. Alright, well, it's champion select, and I just want to see where this Amumu goes. And where this, I'm pretty sure Patan is playing Amumu, and his perfect girl is playing Maokai. Gotta be an interesting battle in the cast, but if anything, this is Blossom's happy gaming draft. A team that doesn't really work well. This is a team comp that doesn't really have any synergy besides Amumu giving true damage to Maokai and Asol. We'll see the lot. Well, while we wait on the spectator delay plus the draft and stuff, I'm just gonna go fiddle around in the kitchen for a quick. Hey, the Gwen hover! The Gwen hover! Scared me there, motherfucker. If we had to repeat the draft, I'd be Mandarino. So it is Maokai's support. Okay. Alright, well, it looks like a balanced but shit support from both sides. But hey, if there's one thing I like casting, it's shit supports. Hell yeah. Alright, well, we'll be right back in a sec. I gotta go smoke a doobie. Or, I don't know, huff some McDonald's copium to stay awake. But it looks like it's going to be an interesting mid to late game kind of kerfuffle sandwich. I'm interested in seeing who's going to have priority over the grubs and what's going to happen in the mid lane. Because Seeker dominated Mr. Shaft. Mr. Shaft got shafted. Alright. Now that's my voice cueing, telling me to go get a water bottle and have some copium. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I need a banana power. Banana. Give me a water bottle. Water bottle. Water bottle. Alright! Hey! That's not Maokai. Yeah, you better have the right champion. You're welcome, Hepati, to the live stream. Yeah, sorry. There's gonna be random bursts of energy here and there. I'm a little dead inside. I can see the stars. I've been awake for like 24 hours. Ooh, banana. At least we don't have to call CPS this game or have the FBI watching the game. There will be no child abuse in this goddamn lobby. About to kick in 2.5 minutes of fuck all to do, so grab your snacks, grab your drinks, get ready to watch the game. I don't know how I'm going to do it this week. I have 4 casts. Plus I have like 20 videos to edit. Kill me now. Kill me now. Hey, I could be playing RuneScape. Ugh, the horrors. The horrors! The trim grind. Speaking of which, we have to figure out what we're going to do for the 24 and 48 hour live streams in January. We're going to do both in the same month? Fucking crazy motherfucker. I don't want to do both in the same month. Nah, I'll do like one in January. I'll do a small one in January, and then we'll do the big one in February. So what's it going to be like? It's going to be what, like 24 hours of you watching esports? I mean, we could just watch. I could just find 24 hours of reaction content. And then I mute the video, and then I cast for 20. That's a death wish. Alright, and about a minute left before we get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live stream. Sit down. Have your cake and eat it too. We're about to have some fun. Will Mr. Shaft get shafted? Gotta find out, because him and Good had a very, very, very rough game 1. D-tier jungle getting baited by the magical journey like 15 times. Whew. There's no Bart to get baited by this game. I feel like Bart just gives people Teemo syndrome. For people that don't know what Teemo syndrome is you know, like when you see a champion in a lane, but you really don't like that champion in that specific lane, your eyes go red, and all you think about is kill the champion, kill the champion, kill the champion. I think D tier jungle just saw Bardonet whenever he saw his perfect girl on Bard use magical journey. It's like, ah, we have to manslaughter Bardonet. Ah, and then suicides. It's like, feels bad, man. But right now we're working out. Gotta wake up the muscles. Gotta wake up that Centurion. Alright, let's get into the game. Ooh, Dami Mommy Syndra skin. And the rest of the skins are kind of meh. But we got the Meowkai. I have Cosmic Sting Skarner. It's kind of ugly though. Not gonna lie, I feel Battlecast Alpha is pretty fucking goated. You. Hello? Can I not type? You. Z. No, that's chat. C. No. V. Okay, so that toggles fog of war. Alright, so that's N. Okay. Okay, looks like we've got a defensive 5-point by Blossom. They really don't want to get shafted at that level 1. But we got a standard 5-point here. What a sad SnowMoon. I assume both junglers. Goddamn, playing with in-game audio, man. Here the champions just banter as they're like spamming emotes and shit. Oh shit! I forgot to pause the music. I'm unprofessional. No! Alright, never mind. We fixed the broadcast. It's no longer scuffed. Alright, looks like we've got a red start on both sides. Olaf versus Gnar. Interested to see how this matchup is going to go, but the Aurelion Soul Syndra matchup is a matchup I don't see much of. Syndra went first strike. Did not proc it. We've got Logic with Heal Flash, Arc and Comment, and Amalgai's Guardian Exhaust Flash. Got Lethal Tempo on both with Double Cleanse, Quadruple Teleport, and we got Conqueror versus Fleet Footwork. And we got Conqueror versus Aftershock. So, want to see, we started Mossy Sprout on both sides. Okay, little boomerang action. Gwen 1v9 getting Gwendoline. Magic taking it up the ass. Brand is a fire starter. Call him a Libromancer. That's a lot of damage. Magic taking more damage. The Ghost Pop by Gwen 1v9. He knows he can win the trade, forcing the flash out of North Face. But that's a flash for Ghost Summoner, and the Ghost is going to be up within 3 minutes. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. A Mega Gnar has popped out. Roar! Looks like Batan decided, ooh, the bandage toss gets stopped by the, is it Wallop or is it Crunch? Or is it Hop? I don't know. We're going to call it the Giga Jump. Yeah, the Giga Hop or the Giga Jump. But whatever. You know what I mean. Like, Gnar Jump. We'll learn the moves eventually. Okay, it looks like Logic is out of mana, but Mr. Magic has been having a rough time CSing. Mr. Shaft applying some pressure onto Seeker. Sorry, I had to tilt the screen a little bit. Apologies. Alright, the Undertow starting to do damage, and Gwen 1v9 not having access to their summoners means that it's gonna be Jover. That's first blood over to North Face, and we saw what happened last time when North Face got a little bit of a lead. We'll have to see if the momentum from this Olaf can continue, or will he peter out like some ass blasted juice in the wind? We got a giant space rock being hurled out of cannon minion. We got Syndra farming some first strikies. Alright, looks like our first backs came from both bot lanes. We got Ruby Crystal and Pots for Maokai. We've got Longsword Boots. We got a Twisted Advance going in. The bandage toss, second bandage toss, is gonna land on Good, forcing the clans and the heal. And they're fighting. And there's no mana. And the Gnar teleported. It's Perfect Girl gonna melt down. The Force of Will gonna miss. The Giant Starfield of Madness gonna give Seeker quite a few stats, but that means that the lane is completely frozen here for the little Gnar boy. Where is Gnar? Oh, he's mid lane. He's harassing Seeker. I mean, this means that the Olaf is getting a lot of solo time in the top lane. Has a almost 20 CS lead because of it. But let's see, gold-wise, he's still down. And it looks like it's going to be first Dragon given up to the side of SnowMoon. But we've got Grubs in 30 seconds, and neither bot lane is looking to rotate. Alright, let's see. What did we buy for the top lane? We bought some nice my shiny shoes at me. My shiny shoes. Alright, looks like we're going, I think we're going Stridebreaker or Black Cleaver on Olaf. I can't really tell. Looks like Anne is actually building respectfully. That's a first. I like seeing junglers pay attention. Okay, we've got a No Magic Mantle and a Dark Seal with refillable for the side of Seeker, and a Lost Chapter for Syndra. The Mega Door into the wall. The Ragnarok comes out. Okay, Northface almost turning that. The Force of Will. Okay. That was a nice ultimate by Seeker. Unfortunately, D-tier jungle and Baton are both level 5. That was a nice kill from Gwen 1v9 and a beautiful survival attempt. Logic has rotated as well as Mr. Shaft. Baton has completely given up priority on these Grubbalub dubbies. But we've got Mao Kiki doing a Maokai thing. He's gonna throw one of his kids over the wall. Call it child support. Cause he's coming for your kids. Well, actually, he's throwing his kids at you. Okay, damn. Another game with child abuse? God damn it, I'm never getting away from the child abuse allegations. All I do is cast child abuse. But thank God I don't cast a lot of Maokai jungle. Thank God. Okay, we've got another boomerang. Just grazing Gwen's butthole. It's Perfect Girl forcing the flash on North Face, but we got the boomerang. Okay, the twisted. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, it's Perfect Girl getting thrown to the side, lopsided. Good throws an arrow, but he ain't no Legolas. He a Lego ass, cause he missed that shot. Volley gonna, pew, gonna ding Mr. Magic. And let's look at the goal score. Okay. The Super Mega Death Rocket is going to almost put Logic 10 feet under, but it's not going to be enough. She says something every time she uses the Arc Shot? Nice. Okay, looks like we are still going Collector on Jinx. I can't tell what we're building for Seeker. I'm not that good at the game, so I really don't know what Blasting Wand plus Null Magic is, but I think the Null Magic is for Merc Treads. No! We've got the Leandre Star for Baton. No! I respected the build, and then I opened my eyes, and it was just more disrespect. But Gwen 1v9 getting access. Oh, wait. They took a grub? Did they take a grub with Maokai? The Ragnarok coming in. Okay. Dre's being like, shut the fuck up, Nar. And just runs him down. It's like, I press ghost. I kill you. Luckily, it's always funny to see the little Nar get run the fuck down. But that's a 600 gold lead in the bot lane. Sorry, in the mid lane. It's in the top lane. Sorry, English is hard. We got about 100 lead in the jungle. About even, except for 100 lead on Logic 2 is Perfect Girl. And about a 200 to 300 gold lead on the Syndra over the Asol. So it looks like we are going Luden's Blicky first on Syndra? We've got the Skarner with the Ishtal's Impact. He's going to look to set something up. He's got that sweeper. We've got the Ash Arrow in order that we make a play, but the zap, he's going to do a lot of damage to Goody. But we've got the second dragon up in 10 seconds. Now we're going to see some rotations. Okay. Northface has to be a little careful. He has 2 kills, but he started to lose momentum in this matchup. And Batan knows once again. Oh! The Curse of the Sad Mummy not coming out, so the Gnar plus walking strategy is enough to survive for Northface in the top lane. And it looks like Ocean Dragon was just taken for free. We got D-tier jungle. Ooh, forcing the flash, but he gets hit over the wall by the Ash Arrow. That's a big cooldown though. 1v9 about the face check. Super Mega Death Rocket gonna go wide. Okay. Alright, well, it looks like we got 4 grubs, 4 blossom. I don't know what SnowMoon is doing, but it's not working. If they saw how Jackie Love played and they wanted a repeat performance, I think they're going to have to try just a little bit harder. Because right now, Northface, the only one who's doing anything but Dre's is pretty fat, up 1,000 gold, and has the ability to run down the mini Gnar. Okay, well, listen, we almost have a Heartsteel here completed on the side for Skarner. Ash has boots. That's what Ash has. She's got some booty boots. Okay, Logic. Kind of missing all the skill shots. Cosplaying Lahens today. Okay, the Cat Bomb. Gonna bomb Logic. Logic getting some stack money onto the Maokai. Is it relevant? No. We've got Faded Ashes. Plus, I mean, is 100 gold off his Haunting Guys and 900 gold off total his Leandries. But it's gonna be some decent turn money. Magic getting caught out by the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. D-tier jungle gonna take it with the Psychic Sonic Wave or the Skarner passive. Okay. Okay. Northface has to be careful. His Mega Gnar is running out, and Batan has spent a lot of time in Jersey Dre's pockets. Okay, but good, getting some decent work on this bot lane turret. Looks like he is going Static Shiv. First item. We've got a teleport invested by Seeker to buy time. Okay, looks like Rylai's versus Blicky in the mid lane first. We got some slightly magical boots for the Syndra and Asol. Looks like it's a Locket start for Maokai. We've got Leandri's start for Brand, but it's going to be a while before the support items get finished. Stridebreaker finish here on the Olaf is huge. And then Gnar has 2,000 gold to spend, but he probably doesn't have the time to go spend it. Olaf is fronting to take the turret. Okay, but these little boomerangs, they're starting to add up. Olaf has a decent amount of sustain, but we'll have to see. The Magnar came out. So a giant UFO spaceship isn't going to be enough. Looks like a hawkshot is going through the mid lane, exploring the top lane. North Face once again in trouble. Okay. That's the Ghost and Ragnarok by 1v9. But North Face was forced to flash. But Tan does have access. Oh? Okay, Batan getting solo killed by Logic. Well, Magic is going to do some damage to the turret. The Super Mega Death Rocket kind of goes to China on its way. Turret plates have worn off. Mr. Shaft is working on some first strike money. Unfortunately, this Maokai is a little bit of a money bag for the Syndra. With the Triforce finish for Nar, it looks like we are going Black Cleaver, I think, on the Olaf. We've got Grub buff on both sides, but only Blossom have the Void Lings. We'll have to see if Magic can scale up, because so far this bot lane has really been unfortunate. That looks like his first turret gonna go. No, Mr. Shaft is going to be pushed off the turret by Olaf. Let's see if the Undertows can connect. And Logic taking an. Oh my god! The Gnar! Stealing! The dragon! With the spaceship! Batan! Batan! No! Batan! Tarzan, is that you? Why you no smite, Tarzan? Tarzan, you smite! But that rock only does like 100 damage. Oh, that is so unfortunate. That massive tempo loss here by Blossom. Fumbling and stumbling into the ground. Almost like Mystic Mine is active on the field. For those that don't know, Mystic Mine's a card that says you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's almost like Blossom kind of forgot how to play after game number 1. This weird draft. And interesting decision making. But hey, that's first turrets given over to the brand. I mean, the brand is rich now. He's got 2,000 gold ahead on the Maokai. He can do whatever he wants. Unfortunately, a support having a gold lead doesn't really mean much. North Face just gonna take the turrets. Gonna give some stacks over to Seeker, but I mean, Seeker just has a Riley's at this one. He's not a super omega, super ultra ultimate carry. But we're gonna have to see some better plays. The Seeker's gonna have to step up. The Herald is being dropped in the mid lane. The teleport's being invested. Super Mega Death Rocket is gonna land on the Logic. Okay.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Looks like they lose mid-outer. Mr. Shaft's still around. Static Shift plus Garner able to do a decent amount of damage. Looks like we're going Stark's Gauge here, second item for the Gnar. I think we're going Sundered Sky for the Olaf. This Olaf gold lead has basically almost petered out. 400 gold lead in the jungle for Batan. But Seeker's down about 1,000. And his Perfect Girl's down almost 2,000. But we don't really care about support gold leads. Because I mean, Logic still gets exploded. Sorry, I had to sit down. But hey, because of that Chemtech Soul Point steal, Chemtech Soul is on the line in just like a minute. And let's see, Seeker's recalling with 1500 gold, but does he have the money to buy anything relevant? He's gonna buy his way towards a Leandri's, I think. I think that's a Leandri's. Okay. Syndra opting out of finishing boots early to have the 2-item power spike. Still has about 1100 gold. I think we finish boots here and then we pick up something. I'll pick up control word. And looks like no one's going to be pathing towards the dragon. It looks like more pressure is being put onto the Baron. Okay. Magic finished his collector working on his IE. Ash working towards, I want to say this is a scout slingshot goes into rapid fire, I think. Yeah, because Zeal scout slingshot is rapid fire cannon. Alright, close the objective menu. Don't really need it up right now. Mr. Magic trying to farm up. Won't have enough to get his IE in. But I don't think anyone has any completed items. I mean, Skarner almost has a Stag's Gauge. Well, Batan's build is interesting. Just holding on to the Bombing Cinder for farming purposes. I mean, finishing a Sunfire at this point in the game is kind of troll. You kind of need to build it early. Okay, yeah, no one's really done a buy, but Blossom can't afford to give up this dragon. Because if this goes to Elder, this could easily. Oh, okay, but then, oh yeah, logic flashes away. Okay, it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. Magic just going to get exploded on. And there's no jungler for either side. But yeah, that is Flash R for Syndra. And it looks like Syndra's going to opt to start the dragon. Dre's going to do what he can to get some... yeah, it looks like this Chemtech Soul is going to be completely uncontested. Let's see. We've got almost 2,000 gold. Okay. Nanar's almost done his stacks. Skarner building an armor item as well as going towards stacks. I think Sundered Sky is finished here once 1v9 recalls. Amumu going towards an Abyssal Mass. Nice. We got a Soul slowly working towards a Heliodries. Seeker's really gonna have to start. We went Runan's Hurricane instead. Okay, I understand. I mean, there's a Maokai and a Mumu and an Olaf to get through. Mr. Magic getting caught once again. There's no cleanse, so unfortunately that's Syndra evolving her points. I think the Syndra execute is online. Let me check. Yeah, we've got 104 stacks, so no. Yeah, so the execute is online. But we've got a kerfuffle. A stun is coming out, and it looks like they're gonna be able to finish.
Shut down. Killing spree.
Elijah getting run down. Seeker taking the kill there. Okay. But I'm getting assassinated once again. Poor Magic, never really able to participate in any of these team fights, so there's just no money on this Jinx. As much as I'd love to praise Magic, he's been at the pinnacle of just getting found by a Syndra, or getting found by an Ashe Arrow, getting found by a Brand combo. And it looks like D-tier jungle doesn't have the information as if there's anyone else invading. Okay. Does he can finish their Leandries? Let's see. Batan should have Mask on recall. We've got the Sundered Sky, and we're working towards a Stairs on Olaf. This Olaf is going to be a bit of a problem. Almost 1,500 gold up, which is good. But, unfortunately, a lot of the money that SnowMoon has is on this brand, and if he gets one shot before he gets his full Super Omega Dick Cheese combo, he doesn't really have anything. I think Magic has Infinity Edge here. Yeah, this should be IE for Magic. We got the Abyssal Mask for the Amumu. Got the Stairs finished for Skarner, so Skarner is gonna be a little chunk of donkey, but he's gonna need some magic resist. And then maybe some armor. We're working towards... I don't know what we're working towards on Ashe. I want to say Bork. Yeah, it probably looks like a Bork. Okay, Skarner. You'll have to put me to sleep with these voice lines. Okay. But that's gonna secure topside scuttle. But Elder is up in 2 minutes. Okay. I mean, Olaf, press Ghost, press Alt, find people. The teleport is coming in from Seeker to try and save Gwen, and it is gonna be successful. Looks like they've got 2 people. They have 4 grubs, so they can do a lot of damage if they can manage to hit the turret in time. The Asol thing is going to distract. Is it gonna be enough? No, Jinx takes the turret aggro. And Asol gets caught in it. Norface going ham! His perfect girl getting gunned down by a high noon expert, and unfortunately, once again, Mr. Magic gets Mr. Fucked in the butt. I feel bad for Mr. Magic, but he's been at the center point of getting caught all game long. Very unfortunate. It looks like we are going Crypt Bloom on the Asol. Syndra's going towards the Rabadons. We've got a Bramble. And it looks like it's gonna be at least an inhibitor turret for the side of N9TF Fox. They need to get a reset in. They really want this turret. Well, then they have to reset because the Elder Dragon is spawning.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Looks like they're gonna opt to reset. Syndra is gonna sell the ward, I think, to get the Rabadons. No, not even gonna purchase it. Unfortunate. Did they increase the cost of Rabadons? Ashe is going towards an Infinity Edge. Brand almost on 3 completed items. This is crazy. Alright, looks like we've got another kerfuffle. Is Magic going to be able to participate in any of these team fights? Let's find out. The Super Mega Death Rocket could be very impactful if Magic can position properly. Okay, Nature's Grasp has been called out. The Bandage Toss forcing the Hourglass. The Curse of the Sad Mummy. Batan goes down super early. It's Perfect Girl gonna get annihilated too, but we trade the Gnar for our jungle and our support. That's most of our front line gone. But we still have a jungler here on the side of SnowMoon. This perfect girl with a good Lahens cosplay. Ooh, Mr. Shaft probably didn't have the vision to see that he hit the stun. So that's gonna be Elder Dragon. The Super Mega Death Rocket is not available. The ASOL finds Logic. Logic will die to the Undertow. This gets a little dicey. And that's just gonna be an execute. Seeker getting a clutch recall away. That's a Death Cap finished, a Thornmail finished, an IE finished, and another Thornmail finished. For the side of SnowMoon, we've got 3.5 items on this Olaf, who's putting in work. Oh, his perfect girl fails to find a twisted advance. 3 items here though on Seeker. He is starting to do some damage, but the Lahens cosplay from his perfect girl isn't what we wanted to see tonight. It's going to make the game a lot harder to clutch up. And it's probably going to mean we're going to get a game number 3. Skarner hasn't been able to find much. He's found 2 good engages so far, but other than that, we're not really seeing much. They get a turret. They get a bot lane outer as compensation. But, being down 6,000 gold, the Jinx has 3 items. Hasn't ever had the opportunity to use them, though. Let's see, what is Batan thinking? Is this a Sunfire angle? I think so. I'd like to see something more along the lines of like a Frozen Heart, but we've already committed the money for the Bomby Cinder, and I don't think selling an item is smart. North Face putting in some good work against this Olaf. The Nature's Grass coming out, and nothing is burned for it. Okay. Clearing vision on vision. The waves are starting to push in. The bot lane is not synced up though. Oh, a clutch blind boomerang by North Face to interrupt the recall. But I think the Maga just wanted to get some more wards. Gwen 1v9 getting chunked really badly. The Zonius is almost finished on this Syndra. It's going to be hard, but it really shows that like Blossom have good wave clear. But no Squishy can walk up to this Syndra, because Syndra will just one-shot whoever walks up. Looks like we are fully stacked. Yeah, Static Shiv at least helped me out a bit with wave clear, but if there's one thing Blossom aren't lacking is wave clear. They're just kind of lacking everything else. Okay, that's another 17 gold from Mr. Shaft. Okay. We're pretty much just A-ramming in 2 lanes. And Mr. Shaft gonna take this opportunity to try and get something here in the bot lane, some bot lane pressure. Already haven't taken the mid lane inhib turret. Looks like the last outer turret has been taken for SnowMoon, while none of the hours have yet been cracked on the side of Blossom. Looking at the money, there's a lot of money we spent on the side, and we've got another Elder in 2 minutes. It's gonna be a big team fight. The money's starting to become a bit irrelevant. The later we get, the less money is important. because people naturally catch up. Nar working on his second, I think he's working on a Jack show. I think it's like 400 gold off or something. It's like 2,900. It's like 2,900 or 3,000. It looks like Seeker really wants to finish his Rabadons. He is one camp off of it, I'm pretty sure. Olaf doesn't have enough for what he wants, I'm pretty sure, but probably working towards a Spirit Visage. Looks like Seeker has. Okay, looks like Seeker has enough for what he needs. We've got the Elder in the second Elder in 50 seconds. Let's see, Def Cap has been completed, and we have the Zonias now. 80 carries are pretty much at the same amount of money. Magic has caught back up, but there's a 5,000 gold deficit in the support roll. So 1 items to 3.5. The Flash! Curse of the Sad Mummy Bandage Toss. Logic gonna get annihilated. And it looks like that's the end of the match. Oh, Batan gets annihilated though. Norface unfortunately just getting executed here. What an unfortunate misplay by Logic. Could have sworn it was my buddy Empathy playing that brand. The poor positioning. We'll have to see if DH can make do with this Elder. If it's going to be enough to push for the end. Because they still have to crack the entire base. And, I mean, Batan was just assassinated once again. I mean, at this point, I don't think there's anyone that the Syndra can't kill. Thank you, Bibu. Sorry, I'm a little out of it today. I'm very sleepy. I'm hoping my boys at Blossom take a 2-0. A fat W. But they haven't had a fat W in a while. Let's see. We've got Spirit Visage and Regards from the side of Blossom. Game's still going strong. I wish I knew how much time there was left on the Alright, looks like we almost have enough for Nar's Jack Show. Another Bandage Toss, Curse of the Sad Mummy. The Execute's coming in. They decided to fight against Elder Buff, getting caught out once again. And that's going to be enough to execute. Seeker with a beautiful flash gets the double kill. Seeker's just going to die though. But Logic... But can they get anything? I mean, both junglers are dead, and Magic is super low HP. I don't think his Perfect Girl has the damage to do something. Okay, Nar has the Jack Show here. Alright, please do. Slap him with the ruler and get an empty box for a Filet-O-Fish. I can like mail you one, and slap him with that too. Okay, Seeker unfortunately trying to 1v39 the game. Batan really trying to get some jungle pressure. Unfortunately not having that amazing of a game on the Amumu. Getting some nice catches onto North Face. But outside of that, the Lahen's impression from his perfect girl keeps shining on through the lights. Now there's no summoners for the bot lane of DH. Will this Olaf be enough? He's full build, so he doesn't get any stronger than this. He is going to start petering off. The Syndra almost has enough for the Void Staff. We've got another Elder fight. But Tan really needs to start working on some magic resistance because this Syndra is pretty damn strong. And we got about 1900 gold on the Syndra. Magic finished his boots upgrade. This is about 2000 gold over the Ash. Got to have one decent team fight. Okay. Syndra's recalling. I think that's Void Staff. Yeah, that is Void Staff for the Syndra. The Asol is also full build. The farmers have been farming. We're not at the LCK level of farming, but that's because we're white, and we don't have those Asian farming genes. Okay. Almost got a Kanik here for the side of Skarner. A nice flash engage! And we're gonna find people! And North Face! Logic does damage! But where is this Gnar? Okay. Is the game stalled yet again? And that was Baron. That was a nice engage. Mr. Shaft finally getting annihilated super early on. Batan starting to make some My Hero Academia replays with that All Might impressions. Yeah, we've seen 3 Barons. This is the 3rd Elder. The gold is completely tied up now. It looks like it's another PF sword for Mr. Magic. The brand has 2,500 gold to spend. The brand is full build, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck? Okay, it looks like we got one last team fight. One team fight to rule them all. If this is a 60-minute game, I think my voice is going to lose it. I haven't even drank any of my water yet. My throat is drier than someone who ate Popeyes. Okay, we've spotted Batan with the hawk shot. Oh no. Not like this! Not like this! Our jungler just dying for nothing! No! Okay, but no one's making a move yet. Okay, so that cost us the Syndra ultimate and the Ashe ultimate. But we still have Logic's big fire kaboom boom. Alright, we've got a kerfuffle. Got a kerfuffle started here at the Elder. Lahen's taking a lot of damage from Logic. Okay. Oh, that's a triple impale! Lahen's getting melted by the Gnar. Gwen 1v9 going in, but Mr. Magic getting Seeker taking it so far up the ass he just died, and that's a teleport bot top lane? What? Ayo. Yeah, it looks like the one last dragon was all we needed. There's still 40-second death timers. Where is this Gnar? I really don't know why we TP top lane when we had a wave mid. Alright, it's Batan versus the world. Getting stunned up. The force of will. The execute. And Skarner goes. you're gonna stay a virgin for life, a moo moo. And that's gonna be game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. SnowMoon with the 44-minute redemption win. It's 1-1. We've got game 3, bee-boo. We've got game 3, bee-boo. We've got game 3. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Okay. We got a game number 3. We got a game number 3. Alright. We're really gonna have to see Magic step up. He has been invisible these games. Poor Magic. There's so much pressure on him to perform, but I don't feel like he was given any ability to play the game properly. Anyways, we got that Frantic Factory soundtrack, boys. You know how it is. Yo, welcome to the chat doors. Welcome, Crab. We're in the lobby. Alright. Looks like the players are tired. Looks like we've got Blossom on blue side for game number 3. Oh, man, my heart can't take it, guys. What the fuck was that game? Whew. Oh. Jesus. Oh, ay. Okay, well, unfortunately, Gwen 1v9's Olaf was not enough to carry the heads of a teammate he had. And poor Mr. Magic never really saw the opportunity to play the game. This Jinx pick really isn't working out. The Aurelian Soul from Seeker was pretty nice, but it definitely wasn't his Ahri. So definitely something to work on, I guess. Man, it almost felt like I was watching a live reenactment of Five Nights at Freddy's, the missing children's incident. Man, we just throw 10 kids at a bouncy castle and you invite a serial killer to the crime scene. And Jesus Christ, the throws, the counter throws, the counter throws, bro, like woohoo! Alright, it looks like we are getting ready to start the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're gonna have to see a little bit of a better performance from Batan. Unfortunately, kind of dropping the ball in both of these games. Not being the MVP in either. Got the Gloomy Galleons. Alright, looks like the draft is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we've got an R from both us. Press R. And the draft has started. Let's see if we got any adaptations, because that Syndra was nasty. Looks like we're sticking with the same bans from the side of Blossom. Banning the Jhin, banning the Shen. Okay, we're banning the Viger away once again. We're banning the Corki. Is Seeker working on some like terrorist attempt? Oh, here's the difference though. Now SnowMoon will have to ban the Scar. It was very impactful in the last game. But man, that Nor damage and Syndra damage wombo, the Ashe wasn't really that useful, to be honest. Outside of a few amazing arrows, the Ashe really didn't do much DPS. Okay, we've got 5 seconds left on the clock for Blossom, and it looks like Magic is gonna take the Ashe away. No more Jinx. Put Magic on a utility carry. Man cannot hyper carry. Oh, this time SnowMoon are hovering the Moochie Moo. Okay. Oh, we got an Amumu locked in, and a Mumu and a Jinx locked in. Okay, so this is normally the champion that Good plays, but it's been taken away from him every single time. So now we finally get to see a hyper carry play one of his favorite champions. Felios really wasn't in for game number 1. But we got the Ashe Melio though, so a new perspective from the side of Blossom. They're gonna look to play weak side and scale with utility. Let's see what we're pairing that up with, because Batan here has the option to counter pick, and it looks like we're going for the special weapon. Zac locked in for Batan. Will we see some hero plays from our testosterone-starved jungler? I say testosterone-starved because Anne's a girl. If it wasn't already obvious. We've got the Syndra! We've got the highlight Syndra from Mr. Shaft, who just shafted Magic's face on and off and on and off and on and off again last game. Alright, will Magic's positioning be a bit more respectful this time towards an enemy mid laner just going kablamo? Alright, looks like we're just looking at getting some safe... okay, alright, we're gonna ban Gwen again. I mean, banning Gwen when you have a Zac, I mean, I could see it, but Zac Gwen doesn't sound like the best 2v2 topside. Oops. Apologies if you heard that. There's some gunk in my trunk. I was trying to clear it with some water. Looks like we're banning Aatrox away from... Who the fuck's the top laner again? I forgot. I'll remember once we get to Gemstone Lane. Well, it looks like we're banning strong top laners. We're gonna ban Hui now. Notoriously good matchup in the Syndra, and the shield makes it a little harder to get through stuff. Bounce, 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 bounce. Alright, the last ban for DH is ticking. I mean, we still have the option to just... I think here we're just gonna blind our supports for SnowMoon and get the guaranteed counter pick for SnowMoon in the top lane. Northface is their top laner. Okay. Looks like we've got the Jinx Lolo versus Ashmelio. The Silas hover for Seeker? Hey, yo? Knight, is that you? Are you the playmaker, my son? Okay. Fun interaction for those that do not know. If there are two Sinders on the field, one uses Unleashed Power, and then the second one ults, the second one will benefit from the other one's balls. So, there's a very high likely chance of an Uber assassination. Okay. Well, I mean, here we can't give him that amazing of an ultimate, right? So let's see, because Silas already has the Curse of the Sad Mummy, the Hugify, but the Giant Growth, and the Unleash Power. Is someone just gonna take... Oh! Okay, what an interesting draft by the side of Blossom! And we got a very defensive draft. The double Yordle Wall. Well, let's see if 9,000 years of being ugly and a cute hammer girl are gonna be enough to keep the molesters away from Good's chinks. Am I gonna have to call Child Protective Services for a third game in a row? I hope not, cause damn, that would suck. We've been live for 2 hours and 11 minutes. Shout out to the homies in the chat that have been here from the very beginning. And welcome to anyone new to the stream. I am drunk off sleep deprivation. So if I make any wild comments, don't take it personally, because I don't give a damn. No offense, of course. But whatever you hear on this broadcast, please don't get offended. I am just trying to make the game more enjoyable to watch. As I am currently losing brain cells waiting for these players to take a fucking piss. Alright, you know the rules. Champ select, spectator delay, 5 minutes, 5-minute break. I'm gonna go to the kitchen and huff some copium. And, mashallah, I'm gonna respect. Alright, we got 5 minutes to save the world. And so welcome to the jungle. Do you like what you see? Oh, welcome to the jungle. I'm not gonna have a voice. I want to cast a bottle. I got 1,000 casts. I love. Get another bear paw. Get another bear paw. Get another bear paw. Alrighty, let's get a quick draft so we can get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Oh. I am excited to see this jungle matchup and this mid lane matchup. The mid jungle 2v2. Cut the spectator delay. Got about 2.5 minutes to get your snacks. Go take a piss. Grab your popcorn. Cause we about to get into the pinnacle game of week 5 between DH Blossom and 9TF Snow. And now we wait 3 minutes. At least we got Guile's theme. Or Guile. We love that Guile. Remember to do your stretches. If you're a fat ass like me and you sit at your desk all day, a minimum of stretches and maybe some wall planking can really help your back out. We will see if this Jigs that's been stolen away all series away from Good will be enough to carry SnowMoon to victory. A cute little doggo outside my window. B03. The 90-second reminder. The game is starting soon. Alright, and with that, I've danced for about 2 minutes. And my fat ass is tired. So I'm gonna take a fat ass break. Boop. Alright, let me just go get a pillow for my back. Asuchi. Come here, my beautiful waifu. Oh, oh hell yeah. Oh, my back, my back. All right, 30-second reminder before we get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, my voice cracked. Oh no, I'm gonna sound like a squirrel. I'm a squeaker. Eh. Okay, give me a second. Let me try and clear my throat real quick. Alright, do I sound human? Okay, I sound human. Alright. Polly, shut the fuck up. As we get into the game. Alright, we got some more sexy skins. Oh, Dummy Mommy and Himbo Silas! Alright, and we've got Lollipoppy, Sex Guardian Jinx, Star Guardian Jinx. I don't like that Lulu skin, and I don't like that Ash skin, but I ain't gonna complain or Reno. Alright. Oh. I'm sorry. I forgot to close the draft. Lamau. Okay, but now we're in game. Anyways, you didn't miss out on anything. It was just Champ Select. But we did the draft together. Alright. So now, if I remember correctly, it's I, you, O, N. I.
30 seconds until minions.
Okay, we've got a delayed invade, an early invade. Gonna spot out the ward. Unfortunately, you do not get experience anymore for clearing vision, but you do get money. Magic is up 5. He's up. Wait, what? How's Magic have 10 gold, but he only has 5?
Minions have spawned.
That's so weird. Look, Magic has 5 gold and 510, but he bought the 500 gold worth of items. Ah, this game is rigged. Okay, looks like we have a blue side start for Zac, and it's been spotted as the Jax was seen pathing upwards. Amumu is going to start at his red buff, and we've got standard lanes. Seeker doing what he can to put pressure. Oof! Okay, the return trade. Okay, Poppy really doing a good job denying the farm from Jax. Seeker missing the abduct. Puts himself in a little bit of trouble. Forced to flash away. North Face pushing in a giant ass wave against him. The zap 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 gonna hurt. Batan coming in for a bit of... Oh! That's first blood! Okay, and almost lost her passive there. Teleport gonna be forced out by Seeker. And he doesn't really have much money, so he gets a Dark Seal, and that's about it. First Blood's got a 900 gold. It's gonna be big. The zap, zap, zap gonna do a lot of damage to Magic, but he's a little too far away to be followed up on. The barrier forced out by Magic. He takes the third shot in exchange, but North Face right now is winning these trades pretty handedly. Oof. Oh. Okay, random lag. And Magic, okay, the flash from Syndra, the respect flash. And Mr. Magic taking a lot of damage in this bot lane. Okay, the righteous charge. Bobby W able to block the elastic slingshot from the Zac. But Tan has to try and relieve a bit of pressure from this four Jax. I mean, he's not doing too bad. He's only down about 100 gold, but it's a little more. Oof. Okay. So we got first priority onto the dragon.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Oh. Unfortunate. It looks like Batan has first priority access to the grubs. But if we do a 3-3 grub split, I think both teams will kind of be fine. A clear vision around the tri-brush for, sorry. You guys can hear me well, right? I'm not too low sounding. If there's an active chatter in the chat or whatever, they could just confirm. I'll speak a little louder if I have to. It's just my throat hurts quite a bit.
This is the fury of an ice. Not so fast. This should help.
Okay. The super mega fire kick coming in from Milio. The zap's got a miss. The volley plus the Ranger's focus. Logic is starting to take a lot of damage. Magic takes a turret shot and a decent chunk from the wave. Looks like we're going to do a 2-1 trade for grubs. Unfortunately, the Bobby W wasn't pressed in time, so there was no suppression. Let's look at the money. Okay. The first recalls have come through. Looks like we're going for a Fimbulwinter on the Poppy. Probably going Triforce on Jax. Lucidity boots, really important. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow onto Good forces the flash. He doesn't have cleanse. Okay. The Zac passive gonna be popped. Okay. Gwen 1v9 kinda struggling here early on into this Poppy matchup. It is a hard matchup. The jungler's about even in CS. Logic gonna kill his perfect girl.
Double header. Talk to the hand.
Oh, Magic living by the skin of his teeth. That's Poppy almost 2 plates in. Bobby W denying. Working towards 3 plays. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow is about to come off cooldown. But it looks like Batan gets spotted on vision. We've got a Sunfire in the making for Poppy. Looks like we're probably just going... I don't know, there's a lot of Hextech Alternator items, but I think it's gonna be a Storm Surge for Silas? No, Hextech Rocket Bell to try and survive the Syndra. Looks like it's Kraken Slayer on Ashe, and we've got probably Kraken Slayer on Jinx. I think both supports are... I think one's going Moonstone, the other's, I'm not too sure. Is this Redemption early? Grandmaster's Might comes out, forcing the flash from North Star, but the bandage toss is enough. Curse of the Sad Mummy. Oh, D-tier jungle unfortunately misses the tantrum, but the Super Mega Death Rocket gonna be absorbed by Emilio. And, 1v9 starting to fall pretty far behind in this lane.
Here you go.
Elastic Slingshot looking to find Logic. The TP coming out from 1v9. That's a third plate over to the Poppy. About a 500 lead here in the top lane. 400 lead mid. And at least Magic has a decent bit of money. So that's the saving grace right now for DH. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow comes out. Teleports. Nullified with the Crystal Arrow from Ash. Silas gonna get his hands on a few plates. It looks like they're trying to stop the return to lane from the Syndra. But it was on Vision! And his Perfect Girl just gonna get turned into an ice cream scooper as it's about to be sent to the Shadow Realm. But that takes the kill on Logic, unfortunately. But it looks like 1v9. 1v9 being bullied away once again. At least he got to catch up in the CS department. It looks like both junglers are gonna go some kind of Leandri's build. And we have priority access to the grubs on the side for... It looks like it's gonna be a 5 grub game for the side of SnowMoon. They're trading second dragon. They already got the first one. Looks like we have an Ocean Soul this game. Not going to be very relevant in terms of a dragon unless a lot of stacks come up. But as Poppy is doing really good work on the turret, the Jack's starting to fall behind.
It's not dented.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Fighting.
Did jungle going to take the kill, but that's first turrets down towards SnowMoon. Well, Poppy's gonna get that solo turret gold. Gonna give her about a 1400 gold lead. Well, Silas is starting to make the rounds. Unfortunately, the amount of assists and kills that the Syndra has, she's still up about 700 gold. Magic has a 500 gold lead, but we'll have to see.
Turret plating will fall soon.
We got the Mikhails finished by Lulu. Might be impactful. First strike on the Syndra, gonna be generating some money. Looks like the Elastic Slingshot is getting ready. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow goes wide.
Don't move.
Looks like Batan is going to be donating a free kill over to the Jinx. The rotation by the Poppy was very smart.
Left hand.
Yeah, but this Jack's being given free access to the top lane turret. I mean, the bounty... There's no bounty yet. But it's going to feel good for this Jax to be able to probably get... there's no plates anymore, but... Being able to close the gold gap by at least a few hundred gold might be nice.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, looks like the third hit from the Grandmaster Spine. The volley, is it going to be enough? The Super Mega Death Rocket!
Buried in the...
The Flash picks is going to be enough! Ooh, and Gwen 1v9 just dies again! Falling further and further behind. They're really trying to give Batan all the money. Because, so far, this top lane hasn't really done much. A Seeker also has had a really quiet game as of currently. But Magic putting a decent amount of pressure towards the bot lane. Good Jinx, not looking as hot as we thought it could be. But this Lulu only gets more disgusting as time passes. Okay, so we're 1 dragon apiece. But it's 5 grubs to 1, so turn-wise, Enchanted Crystal Arrow's coming bot lane. It's gonna hit, no, it's gonna miss Good by a hair. But, it looks like, Mr. Shaft has 3,000 gold to spend. Up about, like, almost an entire item on Silas. I think, what, are we just going Leandres again? Yeah, we are just going Leandres again. Ah, it's a huge power spy for the Syndra. Up 1,500 gold on the Silas. Even in CS, but top lane's still down about 600. What redeeming graces are that Baton is pretty big, but it's a Zac, so Poppy really does make Zac's life pretty fruitless. Jack's being forced away. Mr. Shaft gets to just free farm this wave. Poppy does really well into the Silas too. Because Poppy W kind of makes it so that Silas has no E. Alright, we've got the Ocean, the 3rd dragon of the game spawning in just a second. Seeker spotted on Vision. Okay. Mr. Magic gonna get assassinated by North Face, but that was a good fight by Blossom, being able to close the gold gap. It was really weird that D tier just all in off a single Q. Wow, Seeker just getting assassinated here. They're really trying. Ooh! The bandage toss onto his perfect girl, and then Dre's gonna get assassinated. But before he dies, at least he takes a kill. But yeah, these squishy junglers. I'm not a big fan of AP junglers that just kind of get one shot for free. But it looks like we want to take this turret. Magic has to play a bit more respectful. It is a Syndra. She has ultimate. Looks like yet another turret goes to the side. Seeker should be able to take this mid-outer in exchange, though. It's down about 1,500 gold, though, but the Syndra almost being on 3 items is kind of huge. Poppy is getting really big. And now that the Fimbulwinter's almost transformed, we have the it's a winter's approach. It turns into the Fimbulwinter. Once that happens, D-tier jungle is very squishy though. We gotta be careful. Seeker getting assassinated, and this Zac. Unfortunately, Blossom fumbling the bag. Good. And Mr. Shaft unkillable in that team fight. What a bad engage. I mean, I saw the play, but Seeker, you have 1 item. Syndra has 3. What are we thinking? Is this gonna be a 20-minute inhib? Ash has Bork now at least. Okay, so at least Seeker forces SnowMoon to back off. But didn't take Baron because the HP bars were super low. And Jinx is still only on one item, so they don't really have the damage needed. But Syndra finished boots and now has a 10-stack Dark Seal. Good almost has an IE. Poppy almost has an Abyssal Mask. And I mean, Lulu on 2 items is huge. It's only a 600 gold lead, but this Poppy doesn't take damage. Mr. Magic once again caught out! Unfortunate Batat trying! But it's a Jinx, and she's just taking them to the Quickie Mart! Seeker's getting annihilated! The Super Mega Death Rocket comes in for the double kill! And unfortunately, Blossom is withering like the roses in the Black Garden. Very sad to see. From a very hard-fought game 2 loss, the momentum kind of just shifted. But it looks like that's going to be an inhibitor. This Syndra has been a problem this series, and there has been no answer to it. Yeah, I do agree there was a free Baron angle here, but I believe the team is called N9TF SnowMoon and not SK Telecom T1. So, you know, peut-être pour ça qu'ils n'ont pas pris le baron. But anyways, welcome to the chat, Vince. We're in game number 3. Alright, Poppy's got about 1,000 gold to spend. We've got the IE now completed on Jinx. We're working towards the first support item for this Lulu, who has been pivotal in keeping Good alive. His perfect girl getting taken to the horse factory. I'll take 2 Portuguese hamburgers, please. Them illegals be tasty. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom. The teleport flank from the Poppy trying to catch the Zac. Okay. I mean, cool play by North Face, but unfortunately, he kind of just wasted his teleport. Let's see. How much money is Syndra? Syndra's like 600 gold off a Rabadon's, and that's going to be the point where this 0 MR Zac, 0 MR Jack, 0 MR Silas, 0 MR is really going to start feeling the pain, but that's... We're trading just a wave in the mid lane for another outer turret, and there's an inhibitor siege. The Zac is nowhere to be found. At least we're on 2 items now. Okay, the Curse of the Sad Mummy has been stolen by Seeker, but they don't need to overinvest anymore. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow is going to be enough. Okay. I mean, that was a good play by the side of Blossom. Good, really not respecting and holding his flash this entire time, but that's some damage. That's some permanent damage on the Nexus turrets. And that's the last outer taken. North Face now up 3,000 gold against this Jax. putting in a lot of work. Looks like we got the depth cap now. We're working towards a, I want to say this is a rapid fire cannon or a Runans. Ash is working on, Terminus? I think. We've got another Forbidden Idol. Emilio's still only on 1 item, while Lulu's almost on 3. This is a little bit insane. The support gap has been insane. Looks like it's a Baron start. For the side of SnowMoon, there's a lot of damage, but these Lulu shields, as you can see, the Jinx is being kept nice and topped up, and North Face is so fat, even absorbing. Just knocking the Ashe away, so there's no DPS. And Trace just gets annihilated. Batan caught by the Zappies. But there's not gonna be any follow-up. So Magic gets Poppy ulted away. They lose Baron. And Drace kills himself trying to find the fight. All the ultimates have been used for the side of the H, and that's gonna be another inhibitor taken. Yeah, Seeker not having a great game from a game 1 stellar performance with a pentakill to just some shoddy play. The Seeker of old has come back. Teaker, aka Tilted Seeker. They're still trying to take in fights, but the target priority, like this Poppy is just so influential at stopping whatever they want to do. I mean, it's great that you want to pick the Zac, but you kind of gotta protect your jumping carries, and the Jax hasn't been able to play. The Zac hasn't been able to get towards the backline, and even when he has, he's all alone. It just feels like there's not much left that DH can do. And unfortunately, 1v9 kind of been rolling 3s on his dice, bro. It's like we're seeing 369 just run it down. Yeah, good thing my boy Dre's doesn't play Rumble, because then he'd really have the 369 allegations. Okay, 3rd item completed now. And Poppy on 4 items. Yeah, when you're this tanky, it doesn't really matter. You're just there to keep your carries alive. Poppy is pushing. Mr. Shaft getting caught, but the cleanse coming out. Good getting hit. But the Poppy teleport is gonna be enough. The Jinx is just kiting. There's no one to get on him. The Silas got obliterated. Sure, we killed Mr. Shaft, but it doesn't matter. The Nexus turrets are open. There's a huge wave top lane. That's the first Nexus turret. It's gotta be taken down. North Face is running interference. And looks like that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you guys for watching this intense best of 3. We had a 45-minute game too. But it GG's indeed. Welcome, Mr. Shaft. Welcome, Zavilol. I remember, as always, if you enjoyed what you watch, I will be live every time there's a DH match that I can cast. So please remember to follow. It helps the channel. We're going to be doing a 24-hour live stream this January, probably when the esports picks back up. But yeah, that was a pretty big 9 Fox gap. Jungle, mid, top, 80 carry, support. Shit's crazy. But anyways, thank you guys as always for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for DH Plume versus the Les Exilés, or the Exileds. So as always, thank you guys for watching. It's always a blast to cast, and it's fun to have people to talk to in the chat. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 7 or 7:30. Keep an eye out on the the DH and the Mamago Discord to see the posts. So when you do see the posts, make sure to come to the stream and come have some fun with us. But today was a wonderful cast, and I want to thank you all for coming to watch, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.